Do you remember when you've lost all trust for the media? We all have a hunger for information, and that's how the mass media came along. Fulfilling the role as an information provider, the mass media kept all of us satisfied. However, mass media is not all reliable, just as information is not all accurate. The media is like the blade of a sword or blazing fire. It takes a neutral stand that can be used for both good and evil. There are some of us who keep the society operating in an orderly way by spreading solid information. At the same time, there are also people who spread cheap and inaccurate information merely for their own benefits. There was a golden age of mass media, which seems to be long forgotten. There was a group of people who believed from the bottom of their hearts that accurate information will make this world a better place. Those are the people who put together accurate and top-quality information for you and I. Back then, readers were also willing to pay for the premium contents to obtain worthwhile messages to enhance their lives. Were there advertisements back then? Of course there were. Where there are media exposure, there are advertisements. The sales of these top-quality media proved to provide great exposure, and so manufacturers were willing to pay advertisement fees to these media without having to interfere the quality of the contents. Back in the good old times, the mass media, readers, and advertising companies were in good balance. However, the internet brought about dramatic changes. The cost of producing information contents is reduced greatly. With various media forms to choose from, the more media to spread information. Then comes the age of information explosion, when differentiating good contents becomes a difficult task. As a result, viewers are less inclined to pay for the contents. The existence of mass media depends significantly on readers. When they lose their readers, the once perfect balance collapses. Manufacturers, as well as advertising companies, then become the sole source of their profit. When this happens, does the mass media stay responsible to the readers? No! And that's when sponsored posts along with product placements pour in from everywhere. Content farms are another kind of distortion of this broken balance. High-quality information was never their intention. Baiting your clicks for internet traffic is all they care about, so they may profit from advertisers. In this era, do we still remember what mass media is supposed to be like? What happened to the idea of making people's lives in a society better? Up to 50% of the current fake scientific news rely on biased source. More than 80% of the news do not cite the sources of their information. The mass media is no longer the keeper of information spreading and content supervision. Instead, the mass media allows valueless information disguised as scientific facts sneak in the palace of knowledge with their commercial intents. Among the fake scientific news, more than 30% are related to medical issues. Medical-related media should provide accurate medical information to the general public to help them live healthier lives. However, what we see is a staggering amount of inaccurate or unreliable information which robbed the general public of their money and health. We have top medical professionals in Taiwan. Why aren't we able to provide top-quality knowledge to the general public? If there's no one doing so, we, MedPartner, will be the one. Consistent of doctors, pharmacists, nutritionists, and cosmetic formulators, MedPartner decided to step out. We believe in evidence-based medicine as well as product placement-free media. We share our knowledge with easy-to-understand wordings, infographics, and videos to the general public. Other than the articles and videos you see, MedPartner is also working hard to build a database that contains information on the composition of drugs, foods, and cosmetics, so that everyone can look them up anytime, anywhere. We are also in the process of developing a line bot as well as improving our website to provide better service for all. Our endless efforts from our ideal image of good medical media to provide best quality medical and health information will guide the general public towards a healthier lifestyle. In order to do so, we need the help of every viewer of this video. By keeping the habits of reading articles every single day, you'll be able to train yourself in appreciating good and bad information. You can also share learned knowledge to your family and friends. Or you can support us by subscribing to our plan. We need the support from every one of you, and we aspire to keep improving ourselves. MedPartner indicates, as medical professionals, we believe that the best relation in between medical professionals and patients is via partnership. Let's be partners with one another in the realm of medicine and health. We have a long road ahead of us, but with you, we have the faith to keep moving towards our goal.